Hey guys, this is the Hitty Missy. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the FourTrees RiverClan and its camp and a bit of the Gorge today. And we're going to start off with the FourTrees, as you can see here. FourTrees, it looks a lot different. It's really big and it looks nothing like the old one. Not really similar in much of ways, so we're gonna go ahead and check this out today. So as you can see, it's how it dips down into this like little area that dips down to, which is the FourTrees. You can see how like it's more controlled and it's not just like really steep, it's just more smoothed out. And like I believe I could just walk straight up those walls, and it's a lot more spacious. The rock formation is also really different from the old one. It's not just like the old stacked up rocks. It has more rocks, I guess. I think that's really cool how it's a little different, but it still has some key features. And it has those blue flowers on the sides of it. I think the blue flowers are really just a nice little touch to the whole scenery of the FourTrees. So there's a main entrance path which you can take, which is through the bridge over there in Gorge, which I'll get to later in RiverClan. And then over here you have a path over here that leads into RiverClan territory that goes all the way to the road and barn. So okay, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. But so it goes all the way down, and it also goes all the way upwards, which takes you to Carry-On. Well, not Carry-On, but it takes you to the tunnel down below there. And it kind of circles back, so those are some ways to get there. You can follow the path in RiverClan or RiverClan, and it also has some territory out and about over here. I think it's really cool. It's like its own little place. As you can see, there's a way to cross over here, and there's a little pond thing. I have no clue what it is, but that's the way you can cross over from FourTrees to the FourTrees. So I think it looks really great, but now let's kind of start moving on to RiverClan. I really do love the island. I really love everything about it. I really don't have any complaints. It just looks really nice on my opinion, and if you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. So now I'm going to be checking out the Gorge a bit. I checked it out a bit in my last video. If you want to check that out, it'll be linked in the description. So this is the bridge. It looks really cool. It's a lot different from the old one. Kind of different colors, a bit more, concept-y. Like it's a bit more pretty, or I don't know. It's just different. And then you have this new rushing water texture. I'm pretty sure it's fast-moving water, since it just came from the Gorge. Sorry if you hear background noise, that's my cat. My cat is going crazy on my chair. So there's also this kind of path that extends from the bridge and went to the FourTrees. And you can just keep following this, and eventually this path will lead you past the border. So you basically can't go past this, and if you just keep following it in spectator mode, which is the only way to, you'll find this house. There was once a house like this in RiverClan territory, but they don't have it in game. But they really don't have it out and about at the current time. And yeah, there was a kitty pet house or a human house or a two-leg house, whatever you want to call it there, and it's looking pretty yellow now. So this is RiverClan. In RiverClan, you'll see a lot of bushes around. You'll see less tall. You'll see not as much tall grass. You'll see lots of bushes. Mainly, there'll be rivers, of course, rivers flowing everywhere, and there'll be the island area, RiverClan Camp. As you can see, it looks really pretty. I just really love anything about it. There's 2 entrances. I don't know if mine is the entrance when you teleport or not, but I'm going to be starting here. And it's really cool because there's something of somewhat a grass bush, something archway, and it looks really cool on my opinion. So okay, if you keep going this way, you'll see a den here. I'm sorry for not naming the dens, I don't have time. And they actually put feathers in these dens, which I think is a nice little detail. It looks really cool. Here's the prison slash spare den. I hope you never have to use that as a prison, but here's a big spacey den. And if you keep going this way, you'll see the prey pile. Yeah, it's the new prey pile, and it's to hold prey, basically. So here's it with one of each prey that's currently in game. We do not have squirrels, frogs, rats, and probably something else I'm missing. But this is how it is currently. I think they look really cute just laying down here. And of course, you can find every sort of prey in RiverClan. You can find birds, mice, and rabbits. But mainly fish, and it's pretty easy to spot them. They're basically everywhere. So currently a lot of people are in this clan because it's really easy to get prey, because there's fish everywhere. So if you go over to the next couple of dens, they're basically all the same. They're different dens though, but I think the dens look really pretty. And here's the tall rock, which I don't know which direction, but in some direction you'll be, doing clan meetings. And here's the leader den. Not much. It looks really cool though. I'm really liking RiverClan Camp. It's looking really nice, and yeah. And I have a little in development picture of this. I guess you could say, from the looks of it, this map was remodeled. And so here are some of the mossy beds. Here's the water. It's a nice little river you can get access to. And you have 3 mossy beds for the patients. No beds back there. You have a stump, and then of course you have each one. As you have these little things, they basically act as the herb shelf, and they are for storing all the herbs. And at the end of this video, I'll show you guys a picture of, I guess this map was remodeled from not the old map, but that's all I'm going to say. But here is it with one of each herb. I'm not completely maxing it out, I'm sorry, it takes way too long. But each slot has one individual herb in it, so there's one of these little things for each herb in the entire game, which I think is pretty cool. It's also on the ground, unlike the other camps. The other camps is basically literally a shelf, but these ones are on the ground, which I think is pretty neat. So this is basically RiverClan territory. It's looking really nice and really pretty. I love the I love the whole map. It's definitely one of the maps that I really like. I personally like WindClan and RiverClan better because there's not trees everywhere, so it's easier to get around and see everything you need to see. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. You could totally disagree with me and think the exact opposite, but that's totally fine. And this map is looking really great. I love RiverClan. I love the FourTrees. I love the Gorge. It's a lot smaller than the old one, but I still think it's amazing. I love all the ways you can get to the FourTrees and literally all the tiny details they leave in the game. I'm still waiting for the inside of the kitty pet house to be remodeled, if they are going to remodel it. But I want the devs to take their time because they already worked so hard to push this beautiful map out the moment we got Prey. So thank you to the developers for making such a wonderful map and giving us Prey, something we've long waited for a while. And before I leave, this is the old map. This is literally the old map from Leaf Bear.